You know, it's funny that I'm even saying I have an issue with the writing SMG4. I personally don't have an issue with the writing. It's everyone else that has an issue with it, and they frankly just want me to just say what's on my mind about it, or they don't get where I'm coming from when I start talking about like the writing in general. I know it's easy to just be like, "Oh, you guys are just being dumb when you guys talk about whatnot." I'm rambling. I'm rambling. And then they just ask me, "How the hell am I?" I'm fine. I am perfectly fine. I am leaving it up to people to tell me what the hell kind of like which SMG4 video they want me just to like play in the background. It's just to see things visually going on. Like it's not even white noise. The white noise is just gonna be me rambling, talking, maybe fucking bitching and moaning. Yeah, that's pretty much just gonna be that at this point. Might as well just get started with like the bare bones portion of this. So what I wanted to go ahead and talk about the writing SMG4. This is gonna probably be very non-edited. I'm not even gonna edit this. I'm probably just gonna record this, maybe slap this on my YouTube channel so people could just reference this, so I could just get on over with it. So this video isn't to criticize the writing SMG4. This is more so to just establish what I feel like people are missing in terms of the point of SMG4. And what I mean when I say people are missing the point, it's just a lot of the fan base has a lot to say about it. Yeah, I know it's cringy Mario 64, machinima style type bull crap and whatnot. I'm probably going to use the wrong terminologies, but it's just random parodical crap. But when people start complaining about it, they always go for the writing first, how SMG4 is writing as crap. And I frankly, on one hand, yeah, I personally think it's crap, but that's the thing. I personally think it's crap. The reason I think it's personally crap is because I'm not the audience base he's catering towards. And when I say I'm not the audience base he's catering towards, I am literally out of the age range and the mental fortitude to even consider this being like enjoyable or fun anymore. I know I have literally Meta Runner playing in the background, and this is like not the best example to see what I'm talking about. But in most cases, SGG4's main bulk of his content is his main channel. His main channel showcases, of course, as you see, Mario and stuff. I wouldn't say um his writing is incoherent. Actually, his writing is incoherent, but that's the thing. It's incoherent because it caters to an audience base that doesn't care about coherency. I can when I first started watching SMG4, I was like in high school and I was like a freshman. So I was like 14, 13 or some shit. Like I was fresh out of like fucking middle school and shit. And I thought this shit was fucking hilarious. My first fucking video, I think, was like a Five Nights at Freddy's like fucking video where Mario was in like Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria. But that's the thing. It's just it was random crap. And I know people are gonna be like, oh, that's what made it appealing back then. And it's not appealing now because he keeps trying to apply lore to it. First and foremost, you all have to understand SMG4 is like us. He's going to age with his channel. I know we're like, oh, it's been 7 years, it's been 10 years, but think of how long Luke and Kevin have had this. They have had it for over 10 freaking years, and by God, they don't stay the same age. They age like us. So like when we were like, oh, watching this when we were like 14 or 15, it's been like 10 years, guys. We're pretty much in our 20s now. No, we're not gonna think this shit is funny or any good anymore. But that's the thing. He's trying to add flavor to his channel because on one hand it's like it's his channel. So it's like he's gonna keep making this random like crud and stuff, which we think it's crud. It's gonna cater to a certain audience base. It's gonna be like kid stuff. Cause the main like appeal of his channel is just Mario doing zany, wacky, crazy bullshit, like jumping off of buildings or lighting himself on fire, or lighting his friends on fire with like random like sound clips, sound bits that are supposed to be funny, humorous, and just do like gags and whatnot. And it's supposed to be slapstick kind of humor. You know, the type of slapstick where someone gets stabbed and they don't actually die. But it's like, personally, you can only do that content so much where until you just like, you personally don't think it's fun anymore, or your audience doesn't think it's fun anymore. And a lot of us don't seem to realize there's one crucial part of this. We're just too old for this anymore. And I'm not saying we can't enjoy the content anymore. It's just we actually just can't enjoy it anymore. We're literally too old for this. I know that sounds weird because we're like in our 20s, but we're dead ass too old for this. And a lot has changed. Luke and Kevin have both changed. They're like, yeah, it's kind of like Family Guy in a sense. It's like you look at Family Guy, and it's like some of us have grown up with Family Guy. Like we were all there when, like a lot of us were first there when Family Guy first aired, and the writing and humor was completely different from what it is now. Like a lot of us would be like, oh, we look back in the earlier episodes where like we liked it. Yeah, because we were younger back then, and that's in the early stages. It's this exact thing for SMG4. We were there in the beginning. It's literally been a decade. I don't think anyone understands the concept if it's been 10 years. Of course his content's gonna change. If you're under the impression his content's not going to fucking change, I'm sorry, but where the fuck are you? We're not in a fucking time capsule. And SMG4 isn't like ageless or changeless. She's not gonna stay like 14 forever, and the shit's not gonna stay funny, quote unquote, forever. We personally, as the audience base, and we're not gonna find this shit funny anymore because we grew out of it. And I think the main bulk of why it seems so incoherent, his writing in general for all his stuff, is that he's growing out of his content. So think of it like this: if you yourself are creating something that you started out thinking, it's like the same thing when you create an OC on DeviantArt. You create it, you think this is like the best thing in the world, you won't change anything about it, it's so fucking great. But then the older you get, you look back at your old creations, and it's like, holy shit, this crap might actually be fucking dog water. And you don't realize it's dog water until someone actually tells you it's fucking dog water. I know I'm dead ass not making any fucking sense, but I'm just going to start from like this perspective, this point. Wait a minute, I'm trying to fucking change my fucking emotes and shit. Yeah, I'm trying to change my emotes. Okay, there it is. There it goes. How do I put it like this? Like I said, we're all too. Yeah, you just change things you make. Nothing's going to stay the same because you realize there's going to be like holes or something in it, or there's something different about it. Like it's either you get bored with what you made and you want to make something new, or it's like you grow up, you start having new ideas, new ambitions. That's the same thing with Luke and Kevin. How many videos has he made where he's just like, oh, it started out with this, we're just doing zany, wacky stuff, and then boom, we had a community. And now, boom, we're bigger than ever. Like, they're an animation studio now. Like, that's a far cry from what they began with. They started literally making videos, first label, retarded Mario 64. Come on, guys. His stuff is not even named that any fucking more. He's a whole animation house now. So it perturbs me when people are like, oh, SMG4 has gone down the gutter. He hasn't gone down the gutter. He's appealing to an audience base, which unfortunately we're not his audience base anymore. We're like the OG fans, and as shitty as that feels, we're literally not his target audience anymore. Like the majority of us that complain, oh, classic SMG4 was the best. Well, it's not that it was better than what it is now. It's not an issue of classic versus modern. It's a case of what is going to keep going. What's going to make this keep going? Yeah, it's also a thing with YouTube. He needs to keep the monetization money going. Like I know we're all like, oh, YouTube can't just be your main job. But a lot of YouTubers have YouTube as their main job. So imagine if SMG4 just deleted Mario, for example. That would cut a lot of his viewership. And I know we all like to complain about like, oh, we're adults, we're talking about adult crap, where are all these minors and kids in this fucking, like, community? Well, to be honest, the adults probably shouldn't be in this community any fucking more. And I know that's saying a lot considering Mario and the rest of the cast, like Bob says, ridiculous fucking adult humor. Like, oh, I just got my penis stuck in a fucking door. I can't believe I just said that, but that's how fucking ridiculous it is. It's shit like that. It's childish, stupid humor. It's Family Guy-esque humor. And we all already know we don't enjoy Family Guy anymore. In the new recent content he's making, like Mario Reacts, Mario TikToks, a lot of us are around my age. I'm literally 25. None of us likes this shit. And too many people just randomly do, like, oh, let's watch React videos, or let's let someone do React videos. Let's randomly get, like, 3D models to watch some crazy zany shit and watch how they react. And that's exactly what this is. He's trying to appeal to a viewer base that we're not in. Yeah, he's done it twice, but he's trying to do stuff that keeps him, like, I won't say relevant, because he has a lot of fucking followers. It's not a relevancy issue. It's more like a he's keeping his channel going because this is his main source of income. This is exactly what made him popular. This is what's getting him money, and this is what's working. And if it's something is working, don't fucking break it. Don't fucking change it. We all might be like, oh, this writing is ass. Okay, this writing is not for you. It's not for us. Like me, I can personally say, oh, I hate all the shit that the OG channel has become now, but I don't watch it anymore. I watch glitch production fucking shows because it's more geared to like an older audience, like at 15 and like 18 and up. But even that is just like kind of slim. It's the same thing with like J Station and other fucking YouTubers with their 3 a.m. bullshit. Or we're gonna be like, oh, this content's ass. Of course the content's ass. Only kids like this shit. And that's my point. When I go into the server, and I literally am in an adult-only server, when I go in there and I see people complaining and bitching about, oh, how the writing of the latest episode is just dog water, I'm sorry, you all sound fucking ridiculous. That's like looking at Teletubbies and talking about how Poe and Lala should have more character development. What? They're fucking Teletubbies. Like, I know some smartass is gonna be like, oh, kids shows gonna have depth and, story and shit. That has to do with the creator and what the show's target audience is, okay? Everyone has a target audience, and unfortunately, SMG4 doesn't fall under the category of, oh, we're gonna have a deep hidden message just because we're a kid's show. No, SMG4 is not that. It's slapstick, childish, stupid Gen Z humor with Mario, with maybe a couple of Mario reskins coming back every now and then, with Mario doing dumb crap, pooping his pants, making penis jokes. It's that. It's exactly that. And I know people are gonna be like, oh, why does it keep adding new characters? Ever heard of experimental channels? I'm so fucking sorry, but every content creator does this. You'll get a fan base, and let's be honest, SMG4's content revolved around him making Nintendo characters doing dumb stuff. So he took Nintendo characters. I'm about to blow you all away. I know this is going to trigger some people, but I'm about to blow you all away. He took Nintendo characters. Hear me. Nintendo characters. Not his characters. Nintendo characters. Did parodies. Stupid childlike parodies of them doing stupid crap. And it got him a follower base. Now, let's think about what viewer base was interested in that crap. Oh my god, kids, probably kids not barely in high school. So if you combine that with someone that thought back then that was funny, and then you mesh that with the fact that it's been 10 fucking years, would you still want to do the same content after 10 fucking years? No, you wouldn't. I personally wouldn't want to do that. I did just draw. Okay, I'm an NSFW artist. Okay, I draw NSFW of SMG4 content. You all know who I am. I'm Empress Lilum. That's what the fuck I draw. I've been doing this crap for nearly 3 fucking years, and I'm already sick of it. I'm already done with it. And that's how it happens. You just get tired. And I think Luke and Kevin are just tired. That's why they're hiring new writers. And that's why in the job description, if you go on their official site, it says people that understand Gen Z humor or recent memes. It's not saying that they don't get it. It's just they've grown out of it. So they need people that, still care about that shit. And I'm not saying SMG4 doesn't care about his channel anymore. He's just grown out of making the content, I believe, which is why it seems so incoherent. Now, to get back on the topic of him adding new characters, well, he's trying to keep it entertaining for himself. Like, I know it can be easy, like, oh, he could just change his channel or delete it or just switch everything up, like, for like the flick of the wrist, but it's like if it's something like this was the start of your career, this is your baby. This is what started you. This is what made you big. You don't just want to throw it away. So it's like you still want to do something with it. You still want to make it into something. So you're going to try your best to make it like as interesting to you as possible. It's the same thing. It's the same like appeal it has when you have like you make two OCs, but then you get bored talking about the same two fucking OCs. So what do? You make fucking more. You make things that are appealing to you. Not saying that the characters weren't made for the audience. There's probably a marketing scheme behind that, but I'll get to that in possibly another video. But my point is, this SNG4 said before, he always wanted to have an animation studio. He wanted to make his own shows. And the fact his channel blew up, he got money being funded by like the Australian government or whatever the hell how that goes. It's a nice segue into what he wants to do, and now he's segueing into that. He's an animation house. He's gotten what he wants, but it's like, what do you do with this channel? This channel is still the bulk of your money. And as far as the funding goes, the funding is for his animation house. It isn't for his main channel, or like I don't even think it's for his like way of living. Who knows if he even has a side job? So it's just that, and it's just the idea of, hey, these are his OCs. Okay, this is his channel. All right, like Tari, Psycho, Melanie. As much as people want to complain about them, those are his OCs. It's stupid mundane to be like, oh, the writing for your OCs suck. I'm sorry, but half of the fucking OCs I've seen for anything, yeah, a lot of it's not good. A lot of it's subpar. We're not going to pretend everyone knows what the fuck writing is. That's another thing. Seeing people bitch and moan about how they're like, oh, SMG4 writing fucking sucks. I'm sorry, but those that complain, I don't see them being writers, and those that are writers, your writing's not oppressive. That's not a roast. It's not oppressive. It's probably a step above average, but it's still cringy, edgy humor. It's what you like. It's all about what you like. Okay? So let's stop with the drama of, oh, like the writing SMG4 has just gotten progressively worse. No, it hasn't gotten progressively worse. If anything, it's actually stayed the same. It's just the style of humor has changed. Just like how we're all like, oh, TikToks are just vines. Exactly. TikToks are vines. That was our humor growing up. TikToks was our humor growing up. It's just TikToks are stupid, but this generation loves it. We hate it because we're not this generation. So SMG4 as a whole is not for us any fucking more. It's going to change with the generation. And whether we like it or not, it's going to change continually with the young audience generation. So we'll probably be in our 30s still thinking TikTok sucks ass, and then the audience or the fucking generation that thought TikToks were great are probably going to think the new version of TikToks is ass. You get what I mean? So, no. His writing isn't dog shit. It hasn't deteriorated over the years. We've just gotten older. And my speculation is that Luke and Kevin aren't fucking writing these episodes anymore. They're probably getting other people to write them, which is why the credentials of being a writer for SMG4, no means, no current and relevant means, understand the fucking audience base. You need to understand the audience base, which I know people are like, Lil, why didn't you sign up to be a writer? Bruh, I hate memes. I know people don't know this about me, but I fucking hate memes. I fucking hate them. I hate memes. I know people are like, how do you hate memes? I hate memes. Okay? I hate memes. Because it requires me to be like up to speed about every fucking thing. If I'm not up to speed about anything going on and a meme is made about it, I'm gonna ask, what the fuck is this person? What is this art of? What is this meme? What is this saying? I'm gonna ask for context. And when it comes to memes, you can't ask context. That's dumb. That's dumb. So I don't enjoy it any fucking more. I just don't enjoy memes, so I didn't fucking apply. Also, I'm literally a porn artist. Like, imagine that. But that's a topic for a different day. But yeah, like, exactly like what Chet said, we're gonna eventually grow out of everything. And yeah, we're gonna grow out of it. It's the same concept with MetaRunner. I know someone had mentioned MetaRunner community. It used to be so like vibrant and lively, but it's kind of been 2 years. And let's be honest, I personally think the reason MetaRunner died was because, like I said, we as the adult older audience, the OGs, when this channel started like growing or was just budding, us being here like 10 years ago, MetaRunner would appeal to us because it feels more adult. It feels like our speed. But unfortunately, we're not the bulk of his audience anymore. It's the kids. It's the dozens of millions of subscribers that are more so like of the child audience, and we're just making a small fraction of his money. So to be honest, unfortunately, if I was in his shoes, I would focus on other things that attract that audience base. I'm not gonna focus on something that isn't really like the bulk of my intentions. So my writing isn't going to be geared towards the audience, or maybe even something I personally want to do. It's going to be geared towards things people are just attracted to. That's just it. That's just what it's like to be a content creator. And I get irritated with the conversation of people talking about his writing his ass or is getting worse. And I know I keep getting back to it, but that's frustrating. He's a content creator. His content is going to make him money. Okay? He needs the money and he needs to grow his like reach, his follower base and whatnot. This is his livelihood. This is something he wants to do. And it's utterly ridiculous to just bash him about something that, he's doing. I don't see anyone else getting up and being like, oh, well, this content sucks. It's not like the old content. Why don't you get up, get a computer, download whatever the fuck program SMG4 uses to, like, make these retarded videos, and you do it. Okay? You do it. Go on, do it. If you're like, it's so easy to write, like, good shows or good stories, you do it. But that's the thing. We're just consumers. We're going to complain about every damn thing. I personally complain about things I probably shouldn't be complaining about. But that's because I actually want to make shows. I want to make shit. I want to make stories. I want to make comics. I want to make animations. So, of course I'm going to complain. I'm also going to complain about writing. But the rest of everyone that doesn't do any of this, they don't even make OCs and they complain about the damn writing. Okay, go write a book. Go write something you like or are going to appeal to. You all sound ridiculous, especially knowing you all are like around my age, which again is 25. You're complaining about a Nintendo character that is kind of not bright in the head, that loves humping spaghetti. You're complaining about the writing of his show. It's ridiculous. It's dumb. You all sound dumb. It just sounds really dumb. I should probably change this to Lila roast her fucking audience or roast the people watching this video, but I'm not gonna fucking do that. It's literally me just talking about how I feel about the writing of SMG4. It's not good, it's not bad, it's not stellar, it's just not for us. I'm pretty sure if you ask someone that's not around our age, they'll probably love this shit. Just like how back then we looked fondly on how we like these videos. And I believe a good chunk of you guys, if you go back to the videos of 7 or 10 years ago and rewatch them, I'm pretty sure your humor has changed about it. Like, you're not going to laugh about the same things that you laughed about back then. That's just how it is. You just grow out of the content you used to like. It's sad, it's terrible, but that's just how it is. It's kind of depressing to think about. But that's the truth. That is the honest to God truth about everything having to do with SMG4's content. we're growing out of his content. At least the people, like, sorry, I'm reading chat, y'all, because I keep forgetting I'm not just talking to myself, I'm talking to chat. Yeah, yeah, user C Lundy has a point. That's another thing. It's like, it's been 10 years, and as much as we all like to giggle and laugh about the fact that SMG4 is using Mario less and less, well, he kind of has to, because first of all, Nintendo's gonna fucking slap your butt cheeks if you use any part of their fucking characters. I don't know how he's gone away with it this long. I don't know how the fuck he hasn't gotten like demonetized, or his videos have not come in copy strike yet, but he's a lucky fucking bastard, because he well, fucking Bowser dildo can't survive on the fucking internet for like 3 days. I don't know how the fuck he's managed this for for 10 years. Ugh. But yeah, it's like, we're growing out of it, his content, and I'm pretty sure he's exhausted with his content too. Like, I mean, if you ask any YouTuber that literally like does content that's geared towards kids, or you look at their content that's geared towards kids, and everyone likes to make jokes saying that, oh, like, they look like they're fucking dying on the inside. Well, they probably are. You try making content for kids for like 10 fucking years to see how you feel. Especially fucking adults being like, oh, you don't know how to write, oh, your shit sucks. Okay, but what else am I supposed to fucking do? It's not so easy to just drop everything and just make something completely different. The Fair Act protects him as long as Mario's retarded and never uses his word lightly. He's safe from Nintendo. Yeah, you're probably right. But then again, I don't know about that, because that Bowser dildo that someone made, like a fan made a Bowser themed dildo, they copyright strike that. So if that's not safe, I don't know. I'm still confused to this day about that. I really don't know how that happened. I'm actually confuzzled. I made up that word, don't at me. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm probably going to keep talking about this a little bit more, because I feel like I lost some points. And again, if you've missed majority of what I was bitching and moaning about, don't worry. I'm recording the video. I'm going to try and put it on YouTube. I'm gonna try and keep it as unedited as I possibly can, unless YouTube thinks I need to, curb my language, quote unquote. I'm gonna have my editor do something about that. But I'm purely gonna keep this shit unedited. When you earn money on others' intellectual property, a new personality to a character doesn't save you in the long run. Yeah, that's also true. What the fuck else was pissing me off about people talking about the writing? I know someone else says some stupid ass shit. Something about the characters not being used, or just characters dying and shit. I'm just gonna say, like, if you're upset about the characters dying, I'm sorry, but I don't know what to say to you. Like, there are other things on the internet to keep us occupied besides SMG4. Yeah, that's also true. Like, if SMG4 content isn't cutting it for you, I'm sorry, just move on. Literally just move on. Because this whole thing, the whole reason I wanted to talk about SMG4's writing is because I was rudely reminded about this fucking argument I had in the Discord server about, like, murder drones having more, like, attention than MetaRunner. Like I've said, his audience majority, at least 80%, and I have confirmed this by just being in the official server and talking to the mods themselves. The mods have literally told me that when SMG4 goes to VidCon and anyone recognizes him, it's fucking kids. It's literally no one over the age of like 19. What does that tell you? That is 80% of your fucking audience. So if 20% cares about MetaRunner, I'm not gonna fucking focus on MetaRunner. I'm sorry. Like, I'm literally fucking sorry. It's just not gonna fucking happen. And I know people are gonna like, oh, the writing needs to be better. Again, we're not the fucking audience. The audience that gives a shit about the writing is 20 fucking percent. You don't need to try hard to entertain kids. You literally fucking don't. It's so fucking easy. It's factual proof on YouTube. You do 3 a.m. videos. You can do Among Us, Among Us, Among Us. You do 10,000 fucking subscribers. If I were to start doing Among Us 3 a.m. videos right fucking now on YouTube, I promise you, I'm gonna get the revenue I want. But I would have to fucking make content for kids. I'm not fucking doing that. I'm 25, can't handle it. I want to curse. I want to talk about butt sex. I want to talk about penis. That's what I want to do. I can't fucking do it. I don't know how to fuck SMG4 or these other fucking content creators do it. I can't fucking do it. I'm sorry, I can't. But that's my point. It's stupid to talk shit about his writing being bad. You're 20 something. Some of us are literally in our 30s. I know y'all can't comprehend that, but a lot of us in the community are also in our fucking 30s. Imagine being a 30-year-old talking about an Italian man humping spaghetti. How stupid do you sound? You sound ridiculous. You sound like you got no life. You sound like you need to touch some grass. Really? Go play Genshin Impact or something. I don't know. Go play something with actual good writing. Genshin Impact or fucking Arknights. Go watch something with good writing. I don't know. Watch a Jujutsu Kaisen or Attack on Titan or some shit. Or if you don't like anime, just to go find a cartoon on YouTube. I'm pretty sure there's some cartoon on YouTube that, you know, is good. Yeah, I agree. SMG4 has overall lost its charm, especially for me. You guys already know I'm slowly starting to move on from SMG4 as a whole. I don't know how much longer I'll keep this up, but I am not going to lie. I confess I still have a soft spot for everything. So at the very least, I want to see what could possibly be done in a way of, yeah, I'm making a more adult version of SMG4. I'm making an AU. A lot of people that I respect with common sense are making an AU, like this YouTube channel, the Dubik AU, SMG4 Dubik AU. I'll probably put a link in the description about it, but it's a really good AU. You all should check it out. Shout out to Nova? I fucking don't know her whole fucking username, but she's a good writing. She's a good writer. She has good writing. She has good ideas. Go check her out if you want more edgy, dark theme content for SMG4. Do that. Me personally, I don't know when I'll get to that. I've got other projects I'm working on, and quite personally, I don't know if I might just drop Zara's fucking AU altogether. But I have a soft spot, and I want to know where Luke and Kevin go. Godspeed overall to her as like, not her. God, I'm getting mixed up. Godspeed to both Luke and Kevin as a whole. They deserve all the success in the goddamn world. They've worked their asses off. They've tried their best. I don't know what's gonna happen because I've literally heard no fucking news. Not even about God, what the fuck was that shit? Murder drones. I've heard nothing about murder drones. Like, they were talking about it. There's like season 2 was in the works. Yeah, I have no fucking idea. Speaking of which, that's another thing that's pissing me off. I need people to stop acting like SNG4 made murder drones or fucking wrote it. Okay, I don't know where this idea is coming from. They didn't make it. Okay, it was some other guy I don't fucking know. They partnered with it. This is his story, his shit. If you want to talk about the writing of murder drones, it has nothing to do with SMG4. Luke or Kevin has nothing to do with them. It's just a fact they're an animation house and they just took the story onto themselves. Okay, it's fucking stupid. It's fucking ridiculous. All of you, just fucking ridiculous. I also need people to stop asking me how I fucking feel about the content. I don't give a shit. I have no fucking. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if the writing's bad or not. If writing's bad to me, I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna link the AU, the SMG4 Dark AU into the chat. If you guys give a shit about it, I'll link it there. Go check it out. There's your sausage pizza. There you go. But yeah. I personally like dark shit. If everyone likes dark shit or they just hate SMG4 writing and they don't want to give it up, I'm sorry. Make it AU. Please make it AU. Because I'm going to call you out about how stupid and baby shit you sound. You sound like fucking piss babies. Whining and crying about an era bygone. You are going on 30. Why are you still crying about this? This is like crying about how bad TikTok is and how you don't get the humor. You stay off TikTok, right? Okay, and then stay off SMG4. Plain and simple. I have no respect for anyone that complains about this and around my age. It's totally asinine. It's pathetic. It's very fucking pathetic. Okay? Sad, pathetic. Yeah. I think that's about it. I probably won't complain too much about the community because at this point it's more of a community complaint thing. As I've said, SMG4's writing isn't terrible. It's just not for us. I personally think it's okay. Like the Genesis arc, I think it was great. I think it was actually fantastic, and I personally want to do more like that. But people cry so hard about a character dying, which I don't know how the fuck you all don't. You guys don't feel okay with the character dying, but whatever. I want him to make more content like that. If another character dies, I'll be more than happy to watch again because I want to know what the fuck happens. But other than that, I'm probably going to talk about the writing of like the different SMG4 characters, or maybe the shows SMG4 does going forward. I'm not 100% sure. Depending on what my audience want to do or the chat suggests, I might just start ranting or bitching about like shows I don't like or shows I think are hot fucking garbage, or even video games I think are hot fucking garbage. Because you guys know me, I personally have a lot of dislike for a lot of things I think are bad that get popularity and relevance, but are actually hot butt water or just very, very lackluster, like basic ass plot. I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah. Am I missing anything? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. I'm probably just gonna make this a spontaneous random stream I do occasionally because when I get into ranting, I just need to do it in the moment. I can't just pre-plan this and wait. I gotta just character designs? Yeah, I can talk about character designs. I can do that next time. Because this is a more writing based video, but I could definitely talk about character designs later. If you want me to, I could talk about character designs for like either SMG4 or some other fucking like show. You guys can suggest a show or even a video game, and I'll sit down and tell you whether or not I think that the character designs are great or not. Again, I want to emphasize this. I know I state a lot of my opinion about things, and if I ever go into detail about how things are done or can be improved, I'm going to always emphasize I'm a content creator. I'm not a professional. I'm still learning these things as I go. Okay? But I'll talk about whatever. I'll talk about fucking character designs, shit, my fucking arm hurts. I think that's about it. I got everything off my fucking chest. Probably gonna throw this at my fucking editor, see if there's anything I need to cut out. If I say the word retard too fucking much and then YouTube wants to fucking demonetize me or some shit, I don't fucking know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I wasn't expecting 8 people to come and watch me, but thank you very much to the 8 people that came to watch me bitch and moan about something they probably don't watch. But it was fun. I know the stream was very short. How long was I streaming? Ah, almost. That was my editor. On that note, I should probably end everything. Yeah. Anyway, I'll probably do more of these in the future. I'm gonna call these series of videos pause. It's a play on words with like, animal cat paws and shit, but it's like pause when you pause a video game because I need everyone to stop what they're doing and just think for a moment. So I'm probably gonna do more like these. Thank you, Chet, for coming. Thank you, Hicks, '09, and thank you, C. Lundy, for coming, providing your input. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I gotta say. Oh, and Dragon Man, yay, you made it! Woo! Full party! Woo! Yeah! Party! Crying about shit I hate is not good for my health. I hate everything. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, that was fun. Um, I have, yeah, venting does help. I have no idea how I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna probably come up with some fucking catchphrase like "eat ass and chew bubblegum," but that's probably stolen. I'm probably gonna get shut down for this. So I'm just gonna say, what the fuck do I say? This is not supposed to be my therapy, guys. But if it ends up being my therapy, I will scream and yell about everything. Hey, Embers, you made it too. Yay! Man, I have no ending words. I guess I'm just gonna unpause this bullshit. No, that's horrible. I could say peace out, motherfucker, but ugh. Yeah, I'm just gonna say fuck it. I'm just gonna say fuck it every time I go. I'm just say fuck it. Okay. So, see y'all later. Be good, be healthy, be smart. No, I'm not gonna say pull out. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say I'm pulling out. I'm gonna say fuck it. I'm pulling out. Yeah, after reading the last thing I just read on the chat, I'm really gonna say fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. Y'all see you later. Peace.